Hello everyone, it's your girl Neni. Today I want to talk about letting go of your past. Letting go of the past can be very challenging, and that is why most of us we tend to hold on to our past events, hold on to our past pain, and this happens to have negative effects on our present and our future. Examples of this past event that are very difficult to let go are intimate relationship, friendship, mistakes, regrets, perceived failures. There are some things we happen to do in the past and we failed, so it's actually having a negative effect on our future and our present decisions. These are examples of things we hold on to and we have to let go. Ways of letting go of this past. Number one, you have to make a commitment to let go. Yes, nobody has to make the decision for you. You have to decide inwardly that, okay, it is high time I let this feeling go. This thing has been causing negative effects in my life. I have to let go. As I have said earlier, this video is not just for relationship. So you have to make that decision. I want to let go. I am done with this. I am done with this feeling. I am done with this hurt. Now it's time to move on and forge ahead with my life. Another way is acknowledging your emotions. Feel the feeling. Take time to process the feeling. What are you feeling related to this past event? Is it a relationship? What are you feeling? Are you hurt? It is okay to cry. It is okay to scream. It is okay to wail. It is okay to write down. At times, I tend to write down my pain. Yes, I write it down and at the end of the day, I tear it. I don't keep it, You can do anything. Just make sure you feel that emotions, that feeling that you have inside of you at that particular point. Make sure you bring it out. Cry, wail, shout, scream, do everything you want to do. Just acknowledge that emotion. Acknowledge that, okay, I am pained. Okay, I am happy. Okay, I feel regret. Okay, this heartbreak is really taking the most of me. Give your time, feel that feeling at this point. Now the next step, if it happens to be a relationship, this is where you tend to remember the good and bad times you had in that relationship. Yes, we are still talking about letting go of the past, but you have to remember the good time you had with this person. You have to remember the good time you had with this event. After you remember the good time, the sweet time, the lovey-dovey time, then you remember the bad times. Yes, it's not just the good time. You're trying to let go of something, right? The time you felt so condescending, the time you felt so unwanted, the time you felt pain, the time this person was harsh to you. Remember it, the good and the bad times. This is a step you have to remember, both of them at the same time. The next step is create space between you and your ex. Create space between you and your past. Yes, here you have to cut every form of communication with you and this person. Be it face-to-face communication, be it social media communication, be it phone calls, whatever it is, this is the point you have to cut everything. Stop taking calls, stop calling this person, stop being in contact with this person. You're trying to let go. So you don't want anything that will keep reminding you of the good times or the time you've wasted with this person. So you cut all forms of communication, verbal, non-verbal, whatever type of communication. This is time for you to delete the pictures you have together. This is the time for you to create boundaries. This is the time for you to block their number. This is the time for you to delete their social media account. Yes, you're trying to let go of pain. So there's no way you can let go of pain when you're still there hanging on. You have to let go of everything that reminds you about this person at this point. Now the next thing for you to do is social support. You can't do this alone. You can't let go of past alone. You've done the following steps and now it is now time for you to look for support. Hang out with families, hang out with friends, hang out with loved ones. If you're an introvert, you can join an online community. You have to be busy. You have to be busy. Find support. Find things that makes you happy. If you have things you've always wanted to do, this is the time for you to make a list of them. Do you want to start cooking? Do you want to start making videos? Do you want to start blogging? Anything that makes you happy. This is the point. You have to start doing them. You don't have to be lonely. At times when you're alone, you tend to start thinking about this person. You tend to start thinking about all the times you've been with this person. But when you keep yourself busy, either with work, with family, find time to hang out with people. With that, you forget about this person in no time. Next step is be patient with new relationships. Yes, it can be tempting, you're hurting and all. You just want to jump into a new relationship. You want a rebound and all. You have to take your time to heal. So this is the point where you have to avoid relationships, because if you jump into dating, you will take that person as a rebound, and anything that person does, it reminds you of your ex. If that person does this, oh, that's how he used to do, that's how she used to do, So this is the point where you have to stay away from relationship, so you don't get to use somebody's son or someone's daughter as a rebound and then break their heart at the end of the day. The final step is open up to new opportunities to find new love. There's more than one person out there for you. Yes, there is. God did not just make one person and say, this must be your husband. If you miss this person, you've missed him forever. No. So now, at this point, you have taken your time to heal, process your feelings, process your emotions and all. This is a time for you to open up to new opportunities. Try hanging out, try making friends, try connecting with people. And please, I have said it before, forget about this your past, forget about this your ex. Don't try to compare. Don't bring the comparison theory. That's okay, Mr. A, whenever Mr. A does this, that means he wants to. No, forget about that person. You have let go of this person. So give opportunity for other people. Be open for love, because love will definitely find you. You deserve love, my dear. You deserve to be loved. Now let's list the tips together. Temporarily or permanently limiting contact with your ex. 2, setting and respecting boundaries. You have to set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, people will trample upon you. And also, you have to respect boundaries. You have to respect, especially when the person is in another relationship, you have to respect that boundary. This is your ex, for crying out loud. That doesn't mean you can call him at any time, or you can, when you're setting boundaries, you have to respect the boundaries of the other party. The third one, spending time on self-care and personal growth. Come on, you don't want to look shabby. You don't want to look like the whole world is upon you. You don't want to look like you're the only one passing through the problems in the world. You have to spend time for your self-care and personal growth. You have to grow. You have to people don't even like failures. They don't like failures. They don't like resonating with failures. So you have to grow. You have to widen your scope of knowledge. You have to add more value to your life. You have to take care of yourself. If you are a lady, you have to make your hair. You have to make your nails. You have to, those things that makes you appealing to people. Self-care is very important. Finally, focusing on what is possible outside of the relationship. Your life does not revolve around anybody. Your life does not revolve around any events. Your life does not revolve around any job. Your life does not revolve around any relationship. So you focus on what is possible outside the relationship. Look for new hobbies. Look for new things to do. Be happy and let go of the past. Because if you don't let go of the past, it will keep haunting you. You can only amend your present and then make your future better. I hope I've been able to help you on today's episode on Talk with Neni. I'll see you some other time.